Hi folks, Doug here. Ellis Car Customs, where as Pontiac used to say, we build excitement. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, hopefully you'll find something you like and stick around. Welcome back to my faithful friends and followers and benefactors. I appreciate you sticking it out with me. We'll get back to the splash pan there. We're getting further along. Hopefully I'll make even more progress on it. Like I said, if I had to charge myself for my time, it wouldn't be worth doing, you know, because body shops, they get ridiculous money for time. So if you had a body shop trying to rebuild that pan, it would make no financial sense whatsoever. But if you're a guy like me tinkering in your garage and you're, you know, the time you're spending on it is your free time, you know, because it's your hobby, then it's worth fixing something like that pan, because you know, why not? So, yeah, that's my logic behind it. Some people look at something like fixing that tailgate or this pan or whatever being so far gone and say, you know, why do you bother when you could just buy a new one? Well, for one, like I said, I'm not charging myself for my time, so it's not that expensive to throw a few pieces of sheet metal at it. For two, people enjoy seeing something that is pretty much junk or unusable become a usable part again with a little labor, you know. So it gives me content for the channel, because if I wasn't doing stuff like that, this would just be a matter of somebody building a car out of a catalog. And for one, I don't have the pockets for that. Speaking of pockets, as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm not sure if it was the last one or before, might have been the one before, I was looking at making a big dollar purchase. I did click the button on it, and when that purchase arrives, I'll show you what it is. It definitely wasn't cheap, but in the end it'll be worth it. So once again, thanks for stopping by, and let's get to work. Where we left off, the driver's side was pretty well back together. Hey boys. And we were starting on the passenger side, how we were going to have to weld this, cut this nasty bit out. I made a piece here, because you can see how kind of threadbare this section is here. So this piece is going to go in there so that we can cut out this section, and this piece will sandwich to that other piece I made. I kind of had to make the piece like this here and this here, at least temporarily, had to be welded to the pan so that I knew where they had to be located to line up with the inner fenders on both sides. So that was the purpose of doing that. Like I said, I did the same thing on this side, and then this had even worse holes that went all the way up into here. So with this thing located where it needed to be, all I had to do was make this piece here to cut the nasty bit out. So we're going to get to work on this side.
Bags are packed and waiting by the door. the things you wanted me to say. Oh, I can't play the games you wanted me to play. Oh, I can't pay the price you want me to pay. Oh, I can't let you walk away. Walk away.
So now the underside of the passenger side of this pan is pretty well sorted out. Like I said, I made a bridge piece there to eliminate that crappy crunchy bit there, and we did the same thing there. So the bottom doesn't have to be perfect, because probably what I'll do is smooth them over a little bit, and then the bottom will get sprayed with like bed liner or whatever, similar to the asphalt stuff that GM had on there, and that should protect it good enough. But the next thing to do is to flip it over and make the side that needs to look good. So now that she's flipped over, you can see we've got our work cut out for us. You can see where, like I said, this was all pretty threadbare, and you can see our piece underneath and where we welded it. So we can sort of get rid of this bit and then weld it from the top side, you know, grind it smooth. And same thing over here where we bridged over this bit here, and where we bridged out beyond this stuff here. We'll be able to make that look better. And other than that, the center section of it is not terrible. You know, it was just those ends that hung out over in the crap that gathered up garbage and rotted away. But so we'll get started on the top side. So I'm gonna break with tradition a little bit. Normally I open boxes at the beginning of videos, but this one came later, so we'll open this box up and see what we got. It came from Bakersfield, California. I got a lot of crap opening a box with a wood chisel last time. I tell you, I got box openers is just it always seemed like just before I turned the camera on, I never seemed to have one in reach. So I thought ahead this time. I said I better get something better for opening a box so I don't get crap this time. Alright, what did we get? We got some newspapers. I could read them and see what's going on in Bakersfield, California. Alright. Can you tell what it is by the shape of the box? Probably not. It's a vintage part, I'll give that away. It's not brandy new. More stuff for the hobo furnace. There. This is what we got. A vintage blower motor to replace that seized up one that I had. This one was a takeoff on 57 Chevy, but comes complete with a squirrel cage, spins freely. I'm told it works, so, and it was only about $50 something, so it was worth it, I think. They had like aftermarket blower motors, but none of them looked quite right. This, being it came from a 57 Chevy, should work great for our project. So one more part ready to go. Nice. I like it when a plan comes together. So we've come to the end of another show. I got something else in the mail, and it may reignite a conversation we all had a few months ago. So I'm going to use some photographic trickery to show you what it is I got in the mail. I got a t-shirt. I actually got 2 t-shirts. This was printed up by my friend Russ at Hot Cars and Cool Tools. So please go over and give him a like and a sub and thank him from us. Let me come in closer so you can see it here. This is one of them. Ellis Car Customs. He did this from the logo that I drew up. And also, he sent this shirt here. See if I can get it where you can see it. No madness here. Isn't that cool? So, that reignites the conversation about shirts. I was always afraid to pull the trigger on shirts because, you know, I've never done anything like that before, merchandising, or how would it even work, or how you have the shirts made, how you fill the orders, so many different sizes and colors, and I mean, if I go through one of the chain things that print them up or whatever, then I guess all I got to do is set up something like a store or something they call it or whatever, where you go there and you order your shirts and it gets shipped directly from them, I guess is how it works. So I guess it reignites the conversation. Is there still an interest in shirts like these? Cool shirts? You'll have to let me know in the comments there. If there's enough interest in it, I'll figure it out. Put it that way. But I'm glad you all came to visit me, and when we get back to work next time, we'll be working on that the top of the splash pan, trying to get that to look as good as the bottom, and then fly her in there, and if it's all good, we can throw some paint at it. So we're gaining ground, I guess is a good way to put it. My other big dollar purchase should be here towards the end of the week, and then I'll get to show you what that is. And we'll keep plugging away. But don't forget, he also gave me I guess it's a sticker. You'll have to tell me. I'm not sure. You know, it's the Hot Cars and Cool Tools logo. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know if it's a sticker or an iron-on. I think, yeah, it's a sticker. Okay. So, yeah, that's cool. I guess he's got a little t-shirt shop or whatever. You know, he prints up shirts or whatever, but I think being up in Canada, it would be a little harder to do, you know, like for us. So I don't know how that would work, but thank him for me, Russ at Hot Cars and Cool Tools, and thanks for coming, and I hope to see you on the next one. Till then, take care, and neat shirt. I like this shirt. White Toes is out enjoying the hobo furnace, aren't you, White Toes? Say goodbye to the peeps.